Alright, welcome back everybody to Murdered Soul Suspect. So, last time we left off, we discovered that all the Salem witch trial stuff is how the Bell Killer has been murdering their victims, and they're targeting psychics. So, the last thing we left off at was the church. The cops were going towards the church, which is where Joy went to. So we're hoping that Joy's okay, or got away, or she's safe. But we're about to find out. So let's get this going. Let's not take any longer on here and get right into this. Alright, so we gotta get to the church now. Where's the mark? There it is. We just walk our way there. Alright. Can I walk through this? I can. Nice. I always remember that stuff. Wait a minute. Can't teleport in there. This way? Alright. Wait a minute. I just did a circle. I just did a circle. Oh, wait. Oh, that was weird. Told me the church was like over there, and then all of a sudden, like, let me go in. Oh, nope. That's kind of funny. I ended up in someone's backyard by doing that. Oh. Oh. I don't remember having to do all this to get to the church before. Not good. All right, there we go. Okay, this is not to get to the church. 9 lives. All right. I guess we're coming out of the hat then. Church on the other side there, so can I? No? All right. Do we need to find a way, another way around? Okay. Trying to find my way to this church here, but wait, am I on the right track now? I think that's the church, right? Oh, they're there. All right, keep it going. The day we met, I still remember the first time I laid eyes on that man. Ronan had all that bad boy swagger, and I admit I liked it. But what I liked even more was the heart underneath this facade that he couldn't hide. He was a guy from a rough neighborhood, but it hadn't hardened him as much as he let on. Okay. There's something else over here to grab too. Can I just teleport further? There we go. What are these symbols here, though? So I try to use the hide option to kind of travel a little faster, but... Oh, we got a thing here. News article number 2. Salem police have still not made it an official connection among the recent violent deaths. Community speculation is increasing that this is the work of a single killer. In the absence of other connecting clues, the consistent thread is the strange bell-shaped symbol found at many of these crime scenes. No one has even the remotest theory of the meaning of the symbol, but this bell killer may have a personal reason for leaving this insignia. Interesting. Now, I really need to get to that church, and I don't know how... Why can't I just teleport on top? Like, what is happening here? Why is it all these other ghosts can teleport anywhere they want, and I gotta finagle my way around? Here we go. I think we're on to something now. Are we going this way? Through the fence? Weird. I guess those ghosts like are... I mean, I've been playing this game for a while now, and I'm starting to piece together a little bit. Like, I mean, I don't know how accurate it is, but I think some of those things, those ghosts like that you see, I think are like these. I think they're to let you know that you're on the right track. It's kind of weird that there's like gravity to him also. He like falls down. Church, yes him.
Cops and criminals get used to red and blue flashing lights. Even after you get numb to them, sometimes they still chill your bones. You can get that feeling that this time, they mean something personal. Thank God you're okay.
Okay, so she's hiding here.
No, Joy, don't! Damn it!
But she left the door open for us, so that's good. We can still walk right in. So, the priest is probably not okay.
Caught her sneaking up the side staircase. Says she's a friend of the priest.
Where's Father Macaulay? Is he all right?
Just put her in my car. I want to interview her myself. Can somebody remind Broyles that the door's not going to watch itself?
Yes, sir.
It's a simple question, please!
Take it easy on her.
Hey, anybody find Baxter yet?
Nope. Went to the station, drove by his place, nothing. You know, there's definitely something wrong here.
I mean, honestly, have you ever seen anything like this?
Half this stuff feels like a goddamn riddle.
I don't know. It just seems so demented.
Demented. I gotta find this crime scene before they cart away all the evidence.
Alright, find out what happened at the church. Joy and Iris are at the church. I need to make sure they're okay. Start investigation. So Joy is okay. We know that now. Whew. Safe. Joy is good. But now... Oh, really? Police can't find Baxter. The police have been trying to find Baxter but can't. That's strange. In the middle of a murder investigation? But is this a murder investigation? Well, I mean, it is, but it's not like a murder investigation about like... God, I knew they were right there too, and it's still like... Meh. Okay, well, they're down there. Am I gonna have to take these demons out again? No, I thought... Alright. Well, the crow isn't here this time. Get a little better angle to look at from here. Out of range. Come on, you stupid demon. Ah! Come on! Oh, man. Come on. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on. Come on. Would you go away already? Oh, come on! At that point, I should have just like let him get me, because they were not letting me go. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay. At least they didn't see me right away, so that's something. Alright. Alright, that's something so far. Not many hiding spots over here, so. Oh, come on. All right. Okay. See, that's what wasn't happening before, because I had two of them before. At least now I can actually have a chance to get away from... Now I pushed the wrong button. I pushed up... No, I pushed S. Oh, maybe I just did it a little too late. Okay. So we'll just do this again. We'll get him. We'll get him. They might be off on their pattern here now. Yeah, because that one's gonna fit. Yeah. Not good. Alright, so I need that guy to come back again. Might be more practical for me to go after that one after this now. You can see now he's coming back. I don't know if I have iframes when I'm in the middle of attacking one also. Their pattern isn't really lining up too great for me. It might be starting to right now. Alright, so this guy's here now. But at least now we know. Alright, good stuff. So now we'll just wait for him to cycle around again, and we'll cycle behind him. And then we should be good then. I gotta get faster with those quick times. Like, even this late, I mess up my buttons for like WASD. Like, I know it's the button's WASD, but sometimes I'll see S and I'll push D because I'm on the keypad. I don't know why. In some ways, I feel like it'd be easier if it just said like up, down, left, right. But it's fine. All right, you're gonna pause right there. All right, got him. All right, much better. Oh, these things are gone too here. Interesting. All right. What's this? What's he know?
Nothing sacred to this guy.
So he had to have been here. Alright, I don't know why there's hiding spots there, but... Okay, well... Can I go... No? Okay. Can't reach him from over here. Oh, wait. Can't teleport across. Of course. Because, you know, that would be too easy. And why would anything in this make anything easy for me? Nothing? No? Ah, there we go. You had to be pretty close for me to...
Work of a real monster.
Really? That's what's on his mind when he's looking at the radio? It's so cool how to walk across that. You have to figure out a puzzle like that, though. He better not have killed Iris. He probably killed Iris, didn't he? Ah, man.
Iris.
Find out if Iris is safe. Can I find my killer's trail here? Yep, there's the bell. Ah, the statue. He did the pressing. Boulders. What? No, he did No, that's up. Okay, well, let's see, no, definitely not. Crushed to death. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, because it was pressing, but like I thought it would have been under boulders, but nah, it's crushed to death. Statue stones. Not accidental, definitely not. Improvised weapon? Definitely. Statue stones. Okay. Bell killer chasing Iris. Iris was killed by the Bell Killer, but how did he find her? That's a good question. 6 clues. Brute force. Toppled over. The killer must have pushed over the statue to break it. I mean, I figured as much. You're not gonna say anything about the bell on this? Heavy. Statue's original position. This was where the statue was before it ended up on Iris. Oh, okay, so I see the ghost location of it. This is the actual statue, though. And I see like the memory of the statue. I gotcha. That's pretty interesting, though. How they have that like that. Glass? Shattered. A fallen glass. Shattered window glass, just like from my murder. What else we got? Go on, give me something else. Is it possible that it might be out? Things could be outside of this area? I need the cat again. So we got one. Crushing impact. Oh, that's from when he pushed a stone over, right? Only something powerful could crack the ground like this, probably after falling from a height. So probably the stone pushed it over here, and then he placed the rocks on her. Alright, and the blood. Dragging. Iris's blood. That must be Iris's blood from when he was trying to get away from the killer. When she was trying to get away from the killer, sorry. Alright, so conclude investigation.
No, please stop. Please leave me alone.
I feel like this has to be Baxter. That's my thoughts.
No, please. What do you want? Stop, please stop, please stop, please stop.
Damn it. If she'd stayed at the hospital, she'd still be alive.
Don't hold too tight to what's keeping you here. Just remember, this wasn't your fault.
I'm sorry.
What else did he do here?
What else indeed? Investigate the courtyard crime scene. So, search for killers, trail upstairs. And how do I do that? There's no cat out here anymore. How am I supposed to get upstairs? What?
Shit.
What did I just like appear in? Can I find my killer's trail here? What is Iris doing? Everyone... I don't know if it's falling or it looks like falling. And scared. Definitely needs help. Okay. Iris fleeing. Iris stumbled through a group of people, apparently fleeing from somewhere else. Okay. Twisted. Twisted victim. They didn't stand a chance. Okay. No chance. Beaten victim. The killer ruthlessly attacked these people. Destroyed. That's pretty broken glass. More broken glass. It tends to happen when you see someone was thrown out a window or something. Overpowered. Thrown victim. Why take out all these people? That's a good question, because like what? I mean, he probably didn't want them getting in the way, but.
Wait, you still with us? You just stopped talking. Bodies everywhere.
All right. Influence. Iris fleeing? That seems to be the main thing we want to find out, though. Alright.
That girl was running away. That's who he's after. Not the rest of us.
Alright, massacre. The witness claims the killer was obviously after Iris, and they got in his way, so he killed them. That's what I figured. Alright, so we got 6 of 8 clues here. What else is here? Anything else? Up. Escape route. Footprint on the windowsill. This must be the route both Iris and the killer took to get down to the courtyard. Okay, so we got one more clue to find.
How can one guy do this?
I didn't know if there was anything else with him or. That's leaving the investigation. Okay, so this guy was over here. Okay, that lady's body's there. Ah, the window up. Thrown against? Broken window. The killer throwing people against the window must have broken it. Okay. Now we got all the clues.
We have cocktails already.
Okay, all right, everyone, let's get this picture. We've got to get to the reception now. Everybody.
Let me through. Oh my God.
Hey, settle down.
Let me go. Let me go. He's here.
Look, you need to back off.
These
Okay.
normal Bell killer murders. These people were just in the way. He was after Iris. I wonder if there's more evidence in Joy's room.
Alright, random casualties. The massacre was not part of the Bell Killer's plan. They just got in the way, so he killed them, just like me. So he's merciless that way.
Nothing sacred to this guy.
Bodies everywhere.
Well, they're all kind of just thinking the same thing. Alright. Let's check over here. All right, well, we won't go that way because I know there's some kind of pit thing over there. Doesn't seem to be any demons anywhere. Alright. Sanctuary. Ronan isn't religious, and neither am I. But I'm starting to get through to him about the sense of tradition that comes from a place like St. Benedict. It was a breath of fresh air to be there today. That Father Macaulay, sorry, he's doing such fine work in the community. A real inspiration, that one. All the things I've done with the troubled young people pales in comparison to what Macaulay has done. If there's such a thing as a living saint, he's got to qualify. So she held the priest in Heidegger. So where's the priest, though, in all this? Well, I spoke too soon.
Man, how am I gonna tell her about you?
Man.
Why was the killer here?
Probably looking for... wound.
Trying to protect Iris.
Huh.
Sure that won't make it sting any less for Joy.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Father Macaulay's death. He died protecting Iris, his last act of sacrifice. Okay. What do we got? Is there more up here that I have to check? Let's see. Okay, so this is all the investigation area. He knows about Joy now. What was the killer doing? Discovered. Staring. So he found out that... I see, he threw it down here. Discarded. Joy's photo of her and her mother shattered after it fell to the ground. Whoops. The killer was found in the attic by the priest, then discarded what he was holding. Oh god, I just sneezed. I'm a mess right now. Alright. So, we're on the right track here. He was going after Iris. Now, was he actually going after Iris, or was he here? Like, I mean, he's got to be a cop also. He's got to be Baxter. I don't know. I haven't seen Baxter enough to really be able to be like, hey, yeah, that's definitely Baxter's eyes or something like that, but... Oh, what's this? Oh, the cat was up here. Spooked. Hissing cat residue. Something spooked the cat. I mean... What if he's a clairvoyant too, and he's just like... I have a feeling the Bell Killer is not... Like, he's the Bell Killer, but, like, it's not just the Bell Killer. What is this? It has to be how someone got out. He's got some beefy footsteps for a for a ghost. Gotta be something else here. Some other clue. The last clue. I feel like I'm missing something that's gotta be important here. Trying to think. Okay, so this leaves the investigation over here, so. Alright, so. Will I just find the answer then? There is something I'm missing. Well, what did the killer do up here? Oh wait, killer interrupted. Oh. But what's he looking at here? Okay, he's looking at this doorway here. There had to be something he was looking at that caught his attention. Ah, the cat paw prints. Sneaking around. The cat must still be nearby from the looks of those tracks. Okay. Alright, so now, let's see. What did the killer do up here? Well, we know he killed the Father Macaulay. Dropped photo, that's definitely one. That's probably what it was.
But I don't think she's the most ideal roommate. A little rough around the edges, but I'm sure you'll like the room, and in time you'll both get along really well.
Don't worry, I can get along with most anyone.
Excellent. Well, this is the room. Here we are.
Father? What's wrong?
Go. Go.
Killer came here looking for Joy, but took out Iris instead. This is a friggin' dead end.
So where's Baxter? If he's not here,
That's the question.
he's got some explaining to do.
Well, what about you? You see anything?
The killer came here for Joy, but decided to kill Iris instead when he discovered she was here.
Easy, kitty. Easy, easy. It's your old buddy Ronan.
Yeah, we've been inside you.
What the hell was that? The killer dropped something in the vent. Maybe the cat can help get to it.
Alright. Killer dropped something down a vent. Alright. Don't be like that, cat. Wait, where would it go down here, though?
Thanks for the help.
Alright. You can't pick it up, can you? Mysterious key. What is the most relevant? Okay, this. I didn't even see the other two, actually. Oh, so is the key.
I know that house.
The house? I didn't really pick up on the house in the flash. Judgment House?
That's it. The killer's hideout. I need to get to Judgment House.
So the killer's hideout is in Judgment House. That historical Judgment House from the museum painting appears to be the killer's hideout. What happened to at the church? Completed. All right. Investigate the Bell Killer's hideout. The old Judgment House might be where the Bell Killer is at right now. All right. Ghosts never die. Investigate the murder of Iris. Great, and there's a demon right there. Well, it's just the one demon. He doesn't stand a chance. Unless there's more than one demon. Oh, wait. Alright, so how am I gonna get to that one? Jeez. How do I guess I could technically just walk down the railing here and just... Nope, that's not gonna work. There we go. Alright. That wasn't so bad, just warping behind him and getting him.
Work of a real monster.
We have to get back across here again, or no? So how do I get out of here now? So how am I gonna... Alright. That works. He's lucky that door was left cracked open, otherwise he would have been trapped in there.
Do some ghost thing and get me out of this. Come on.
Trust me. You're better off this way. The killer was
Right.
after you.
Oh. What happened in there?
He didn't suffer.
You're lying.
He died protecting innocent people. That's all you need to know.
died because of me.
Hey. You know, pleading insanity isn't going to help you much on 2 counts of trespassing and felony escape. So you can drop the crazy act, all right?
Rex, man, give her a break.
You have anything to say for yourself? No? That's what I thought. We'll figure out what to do with you at the station.
Why does this keep happening to me?
Joy, tell him what we found. They need to know it all. You gotta find a way to convince him.
Where are you going?
Killer left a clue about the ancient mansion we saw at the museum. Tell Rex about that too. It's probably the killer's place.
Okay, I'll try.
At least she's trying to work with Ronan, so that's something. Like, character development. She's become very accommodating and trying to, like, work with Ronan. She was, like, kind of, like, nasty to him for a while. Joy's safe in custody. Rex is carting Joy off to custody. I know the harsh thing of losing your freedom, but it's better than losing your life. I mean, he's right. So we're heading over to Judgment House now. Oh, this way.
I'd accuse my boss of witchcraft in a heartbeat.
Really? We can't go this way. Wait, what? This wasn't here before, was it? Oh, okay. That's right. Go around. It was here. I just have the worst memory in history. Alright, so we're going this way. Through this fence. Alright, so these tops are over here. No. Can I... I'm the ghost, not like... Ugh. God. Makes it so difficult for a ghost to get around. Why did I heard a kid laughter? First Salem Bank. Not gonna lie though, I don't think I mean, like, I was in Salem in like, what was it, like 2018 or something like that, and it didn't quite look like this, but I can see some similarities. Judgment House plaque. Known as Judgment House, the former residence of Judge John Hawthorne, who at times held court in his own parlor room. He kept the accused locked in his cellar, as was the custody of colonial times, as was the custom of in colonial times. His unfortunate role in the witch trials of 1692 became a permanent blotch on his name. We're heading to Judgment House. Something tells me this is like we're reaching like endgame
I always
stuff.
heard this place was such an interesting museum back in its heyday. Now it's just a place propped up by rusty nails and rumors. A place you wouldn't dare your worst enemy to go into. Alright, there it is.
All right.
Judgment House.
So since he lost the key, he had to break the lock.
This isn't so abandoned after all.
And it's a police car. Baxter's car.
81, I'm right.
Something tells me it's Baxter. I mean, like, I didn't necessarily have a hunch that it was Baxter, but at the same time, like, I had a feeling because he kind of like showed like all this animosity towards Ronan, and then we didn't really see him much again afterwards. That's pretty cool. You see like how this place used to look over here. All these ghost like segments here stops you from getting through, but like other sections are like actually broken, so like I'm telling you, watch Baxter be some kind of what? Why couldn't I go up that? Okay, now I can go up it. Need 10 more to uncover the story. Alright. Probably revealed that when I was halfway through the steps. What, poem 1? She who does the devil's dance shall drop and crack and sway, and jig upon the rope perchance the devil's dues to pay. Looks like I have to go the other way, but poem 2. Unnatural bridge of ghost and flesh, you harvest souls as though a friend. You cut with scythe, with pitchfork thresh, until you meet your righteous end. Okay. I don't necessarily want to miss anything. I mean, if it's not Baxter that's doing all this too, then it's gotta be... I'm thinking there's gonna be like some kind of ghost, like Baxter probably has some kind of mediumship ability, and it's probably gonna be like John Thornton. What was his name? John something, I forget his name. Let man beware who keeps so foul. A witch from a harm beneath his wing. She casts a spell upon his soul and wreaks damnation's reckoning. Okay. Nothing there. Getting a little lost though, like where I'm going, because hold on, I didn't check this room. Wait, was I in this room? I was in this room, okay. There's a lot of ghosts in here. Okay. Wait, did I just make a big circle? Okay. Okay. All these hiding spots, I feel like there's gonna be like some kind of demons over here. let's go back. Wait a minute. So there's a bird there, so I'm assuming demons are on that side. But how do we get over there then? Ah.
Holy shit. Look at all this crap. What is this? Oh, fresh paint. This one's just been done.
The witch who flew from her own mother, herself a witch, herself in flight, shall meet her death like so many other, and leave both realms this very night.
Oh no, that's about Joy. This looks like the Bell Killer's war room. I should check.
Joy's verse. The killer is focused on Joy.
It's all out.
Alright, so we gotta investigate this. Okay, so... The devil made me do it. Oh, so this is what that Conjuring, the third Conjuring movie was actually about. Mayor Stewart deflects blame after being charged with a series of torturous murders. Well, I don't think this is about that one, but that was actually the claim. Like, I think of like the Conjuring though, because they use that title. There were torturous killings in Salem over 100 years ago. Well, we knew that. Personal items. Trophies, a collection of what seems to be personal items taken from the Bell Killer's victims, maybe? Murderous past. Map of previous killings. This map shows the locations of all the murders, all of his murders, but in far more detail than the police know. Oh. Telling me. He doesn't have us written in there, though. Victims and murder methods. I see. Well, some of them... There's the chair thing with the swing. So I guess there's like certain ones that he's doing one way, certain ones he's doing another way, and certain ones he's doing another way. Third hanging victim discovered. Bizarre hangings in 3 recent murders harken back to Salem's shameful past. Oh. Witch trial similarity. Salem has a history of killers apparently referencing the witch trials similar to the Bell Killer. Oh. Let's do this. Execution devices. These are the methods the killer used to murder the victims and how each one of them died. Can't tell if he's consistent or schizophrenic. Fair enough. Not that one.
Wait. Similar murders, multiple killers, decades apart. Is this a string of copycats? A conspiracy?
Similar murders have been happening in Salem for over a century. Is this a string of copycat killers?
What else did you hide in this house, you freak? What was that?
Of course. And this makes things harder now too, because wanted to see if I could teleport through the wall, but Alright, so we got 2 crows over there, so that's something there. Got hiding spots over there. I don't know if they see through walls though. Go back the other way. Alright, make the other one turn around. There we go. Alright. One down. Alright, so we could probably just sneak up behind this one and take him out that way. So I'm come this way first. Oh. Okay, so okay. No! Ugh. Yeah, that was rough. Alright, so that's fine. Alright, let's let him turn around first. At least we have a little bit more of an idea of where these guys are now. Come on, go back. Oh, come on. Okay, go back. Alright. Okay, that made me nervous. When they actually catch you like that, it's like, it's like definitely an alarming situation. One down. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, because I have that thing going now? That was close. Okay. Alright. Yeah, 'cause I got the bird over there too. That's why he was going nuts over there. I was like, what is he bugging out and freaking out? That was why. Oh, come on. No! Really? Okay, that one's a pain. It really is a pain. I'm gonna deal with two again. I know I'm getting like really quiet doing this too after a while, because I'm like getting so hyper focused on this. Alright, you go down there. Alright, so we got that one. Alright. So now let's see if we can go this way now. Okay, so if we come out of that room, we could walk straight back, actually, technically. Okay, so got a little ways to go there, but can't go around there. This is a very hard layout here because, like, this one shows up over here, like in this hallway. Oh, come on. Why did I not hold it? Okay, so there's something to pick up actually right here too. What is this?
Vibrations I'm getting from this house are off the charts. It's like the museum. The old violence tries to take over the new. I have to tell Officer Baxter about this. This could be a vital piece.
Sensing Judgment House disturbances. Joy's mother senses unusual spirit activity in Judgment House. Unusually strong, unusually vitriolic, and just plain unusual. Okay. So we'll try to do this again like this. Push the wrong button there. I had it that time too. Okay. This demon has to feel so threatening. I've tried to kill him like 4 times now. Oh my god, I pushed the wrong button. I pushed S that time again. Okay. I guess 6 times the charge. It's terrible for me. Finally. All right. Seven more to collect. Alright, so now that all the demons are dead, well, re-dead, or whatever you want to call it, they're dead again, essentially. Ronan the Stranger. It's like I don't even know him, and I felt so close, but to a man in my imagination, I would think that something like a criminal record should really come up earlier in a relationship. It's not even his past that is keeping me away now. It's that he didn't tell me right away. He said his tattoos made it obvious, but I don't know. Not obvious enough, I guess. It might be too late for us. So that had to be like pretty early on though too. I don't know how long it took him to tell her that. We're going downstairs. Is there gonna be more demons down here? What's this? Salem's history, colonial kitchen plaque. The small kitchen area inside the house was used by servants for tea preparation, but not for major meals. Those were prepared by slaves in a detached kitchen because of the danger of kitchen fires in colonial times. The danger of fire was very real and common. The house probably had half a dozen different kitchens in its time, and there was none left standing on the grounds today. Interesting. Well, that's probably specific to this house, though, too. Alright. It's interesting, too, how, like... It's pretty accurate to how a lot of places look in Salem, too. Like, the ceilings are low like this, too. Well, this seems higher, but the ceilings are actually very, very low in a lot of the old houses in Salem. Really? And there's 4? It is gonna take me a while. How am I gonna do this now? Trying to think. A lot of them are in the open, and those two are right next to each other. So how do I... get these things separated here? I can't go through the wall here, too. Can't go through that. Can't go through this wall. All right, well this is all solid walls here. Oh, wait. Okay, 5 more to uncover that story. Getting pretty close. I might have to use my teleport. How am I gonna find the right timing to get in here? Alright, so we got that going at least. Alright, you turn around. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah! Oh, come on! Fight back! Fight back! Like, fight back! Oh, I probably ran past two of them. Whoops. Alright, so let that go for a minute. I probably could have gone and got that. I really thought he was gonna get me for a minute. When he was losing, you start checking hiding spots for you. Okay. Alright, you turn around. Wrong button. No, no, no. Okay, that wasn't too bad actually, getting away there. I just have to remember these hiding spots where they are. Sometimes I get freaked out, my mouse like goes wild and then I go nuts. And I just run frantically for the sake of survival. Right. Alright. And I think we're still pretty good now. Alright, that thing stopped. So now at least we could focus on this one. Alright, so he turns away there. So he goes that way, then he angles towards me, right? And when he starts going away on an angle, then I could probably come out and phone. Yeah, so this way. And now. There we go. All right, so feel like this one comes close to me here, maybe? Gotta get a feel for the path there. We go sideways, then he turns away. Okay. So let's just see the rest of the cycle here. Okay, and he should go to the left now. And that one turns to the way also. Oh, come on! Oh, come on now! Oh, that was close. That was really close. Okay, so... What? Weird. Alright, so he's gonna go that way. Now they're really out of sync. Normally I would go now, but he's gonna turn then. If I was there, he would spot me then. Or maybe it'll line up pretty perfect for me now. Because now he can turn left. Come on. Maybe. That's perfect. Alright, so he'll go further? Yeah. And finally, okay. Good stuff. I feel like there's like some kind of demon or something that's like causing a lot of... You know what? There's some stuff here that let's see, trapped here. If I don't resolve what I left undone, I could be trapped here forever. Unfinished. The guy who gunned me down in cold blood. Oh, this is from earlier. This isn't what I wanted to see. I wanted to see this one. Find out if the killer is still in Judgment House. Is this what I was looking for? Killer's motive. No, this is all the stuff that I read earlier. Yeah, I read that stuff already. This stuff is all from earlier. I'm just trying to clear this stuff out so I'm not confused in it. Partnership? Oh, that's us. Iris location. Alright. Suspicious Baxter. No. Joy safe in custody. There was something else I saw here too, and I don't remember. Oh, was it? Hold on. Oh, I think it was this stuff, right? Oop. Wrong button. Alright, well, let's... Now that we don't have any, worry about any demons here, we gotta happily pick up whatever plaques we missed and finally read them. Or try to, at least. I thought I saw a Ouija board on the table. I mean, it would have made sense. Alright, no, nothing there. Oh, what do you guys want here? Yeah, what is with these ghosts here like this? No, this is... Wait a minute. No, I came downstairs here, right? So this is where I'm supposed to go. Well, this is where I'm coming from. We go through. Demons are dead now. Or re-dead. However you want to put that. Alright. We're going this way. Down further? Salem Historical Society, this way to the wine cellar and holding cells. Is this hideout all the way down here? It would make sense.
Oh my God, Baxter? I should have been the one that stopped you.
I thought he was a bad guy.
Ronan?
What
the hell's going on?
You sick bastard. Why'd you do it? Why'd you bring back the witch trials and kill all those innocent girls?
You think I'm the Bell Killer? Are you insane? I've never killed anyone. You gotta help me. What is this place? We gotta get out of here.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. All of a sudden, we're buds.
Really?
Tell me what's going on here.
I mean, I think we can kind of assume now that the Bell Killer probably killed him. I mean, dude's missing an eye now. What were you doing here? How about that?
What were you doing here?
Following a lead. I never dropped the case. Had this psychic, Cassandra, working with me. And we figured out the Bell Killer is hunting mediums, like a witch trial execution copycat. At that point, we couldn't let it go, even after Rex demoted me.
So that's why you're at the museum.
Where's Cassandra?
Do you know where Cassandra is? Is she still alive?
Last I checked, yeah. I took her to a safe house outside of town.
Oh my God, she's alive. I was sure she'd be dead too. Joy would be freaking ecstatic. She shouldn't end up alone.
Alright, do you know Joy? Yeah, that's not.
Cassandra ever bring up her daughter?
Wouldn't shut up about her. We looked for Joy for days, but it was too risky. Cassandra has been begging me to track Joy down, but I haven't found her yet.
You're not gonna believe this. Joy's been helping me tonight.
Figures a cop like you would need help to get this far.
You mean like what? The help you got from her mom?
Man. Baxter knew Joy this entire time and was trying to find her and make sure she was safe. I'm actually shocked. He's actually been a good guy the whole time. Baxter moved Cassandra to a safe house outside of town when the Bell Killer threat against her became real. Alright, who killed you?
So, who killed you?
The Bell Killer, you idiot. But I didn't get a good look at his face.
Where's the killer?
Where's the killer?
No idea. He could be anywhere, but when we fought, he said something I didn't understand at all.
Wait. The killer actually talked?
Not much, but I think I hit a nerve. I told that bastard he'd be dead soon, but he said, I already know death. And then something about his instrument of death will kill again tonight.
My instrument of death? But he kills different ways every time. I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither.
We gotta figure out what that means. All right, you get back to Cassandra. Make sure she's still safe and bring her back to the station.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna quickly check out the cellar and come up with a plan. I hope.
They're literally ghosts trying to come kill his instrument of death. The killer is planning another murder tonight with his instrument of death. I mean, anything that Bell Killer murdered Baxter. The Bell Killer murdered Baxter in the Judgment House cellar. Man. Search the cellar for the killer's trail. You know, this must make things way easier for him also as a ghost, because you just... Colonial Cellar Plaque. The cellar in the home of a judge was often the temporary jail for prisoners awaiting trial. This custom was certainly in practice here, where witch trial suspects were held awaiting the judgment of Judge Hathorne. Long-term holding facilities were unnecessary in these cases, as the penalty for witchcraft under English law was always death. Now, I know Judge Hathorne was a real person in the Salem witch trials, but I know Judgment House was a real place too. I don't know about the cellar thing though. So I think there was like some kind of cellar, but I don't think it's like as elaborate as like this is showing it, like this. But there probably was a cellar, because like I think everything was like, you know, it's in a house, so they can only do so much.
What the hell happened down here?
Am I gonna see old stuff again? Yeah, he looks like old-fashioned. He looked like he was judging, accusing, and stern.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
Righteous man. The angry man points in the cell and claims to his accused that punishment is due. Alright. Who's the accused? Her. Bleeding, imprisoned.
You stood for justice. How is this just?
She makes a fair argument. Imprisoned Abigail. Abigail was held prisoner and thought this punishment was unjust. I mean, she's not wrong though. Extinguished light? I bet these did almost nothing to combat the darkness down here. Probably. A prison inside a prison. Why would you need a cage to cage someone who is already locked in a tiny cell? Obviously someone that they thought was a witch. No rest for the wicked. Prison bed. It looks even less comfortable than the beds I had in prison. For the record, I actually have never been to prison. Just to keep that clear. Alright, so... You know, I wonder what actually stops Ronan from, like, as a ghost, like, what stops him from, like, plummeting through the floor. The bell symbol. Who drew this? Symbol in the cell. The bell killer symbol was once drawn in the cell, but by whom? So there's gotta be one more clue somewhere, right? Or is the last thing just like... No, there is one more clue. Alright, let's check real quick. The chains maybe? Yep. Bound. Makes it feel more like a dungeon than a prison. I mean, it's exactly what it was. What happened down here? So, So she was that one. Imprisoned Abigail. I'm assuming since Abigail was in this room where the prison shackles are, let's go with this. No. Close. Probably on the right track. The bell symbol? This seems the most relevant, actually.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
I thought you stood for justice. How is this just?
The courts are not a place for your murderous whimsy. You are a corrupt heathen. The families of those innocent souls you executed through false accusation of witchcraft will exact their righteous justice tonight.
False accusation?
What is that nonsense you draw?
My mark will burn like a brand on the flesh of this town. If it takes me to the ends of eternity, I will personally make the bell toll for every witch in Salem.
Wait. The guy who killed me is... Abigail. She might be the bell killer. How is that possible? I gotta get out of here and figure out how to track her down.
Abigail is the bell killer, but how could she be? Possession! That's exactly what I was saying. It had to be a ghost, but I actually didn't expect it to be. I thought she was an innocent girl who was tortured, and I thought she was tried as a witch. I didn't know that she made the false accusations. So she got punished, and that's probably how she died, because I thought she was accused of being a witch and she was killed for being a witch. But she made a false accusation. So I wonder if Abigail must have been possessing different people then. Maybe that's what's been going on. Maybe she's been possessing different people like crazy to kill people in the style of the witch trials.
Dispatch. Has Rex checked in? He's transporting a suspect to the station. We can't get him on the radio. He isn't picking up his phone either.
No, he hasn't checked in. We'll notify you later.
Copy that.
Maybe it's possessing Rex.
Shit, if Rex is missing, it could be going down right now.
Where'd you take Joy, you asshole?
Where would Abigail take Joy? Oh. So he's saying if Rex is missing, he's probably possessing Rex to take Joy. Would it be Judgment House? I don't think it would be Judgment House, but no. Yeah, I didn't think it would be. The gallows. We haven't seen him do that yet. So either gallows or killer's instrument of death. That seems to be something. Is Abigail the bell killer? Church attic. The witness's destination? Could this? No. Okay, so that's two of them that's wrong. No new leads. Why is that a thing? Killer's destination? Actual Puritan Air Gallows, Killer's destination. Trying to think what. I don't see how this would like tell me where, but let's try. I guess that's really. Sometimes I just do that.
Instrument of death, meaning her death, where she was killed. The gallows at the museum.
Okay, I got it.
Kid, I'm on my way.
So she's gonna try. So he's gonna try to track down Abigail. The killer has Joy at the museum. Start investigation. If Abigail is the killer, then her instrument of death is the gallows at the museum. Because that's how she died. Don't you dare with the more demons here, because I swear. Alright. I was actually surprised that it was that easy to get outside. Do have to say though, without a car, Ronan gets around pretty fast, considering he's a ghost. We're going back to the History Museum. Gotta hand it to Ronan though, like for someone that was in jail and like, you know, a convict and all this stuff, he turned things around even in death to actually still figure this out. I am so terribly sorry, Brad. I have never figured your death out.
Real witches didn't have those hats.
How do you know, huh? Alright, so we're going this way. Alright, here we go. There's another. No, I can't believe there's still more stuff to collect here. Collected 150 artifacts. Wait a minute. Where's what I just picked up? Well, I don't know where that last thing I just picked up went. Nothing. All right. Well, I was trying to read it for everybody.
No one deserves to be murdered. And when the psycho trying to kill someone pretends there's some grand justice behind it, that just makes it all the more twisted.
I don't even think they're pretending it. I think it's Abigail, and Abigail isn't pretending it. She just wants to cause the death of like all these things. Alright. We're able to walk between there. That wasn't too bad.
Joy!
Ronan, help!
Not another step.
No, not you, Rex. This has nothing to do with her, Abigail.
Oh, but it does.
But why can he see Ronan?
Years, we have executed the witches who corrupt our fair city.
Down there. Let's go.
Those who try to mask their demonic contract and leverage powers they should never possess.
Just like you have.
Don't you dare compare me to her!
Easy, easy. Put your hands up!
Help!
Don't do anything stupid.
Hands up! Stop what you're doing. Hands up! Do it now!
Abigail, stop!
That's why she's so strong.
Rex, you piece of shit. What are you doing? Not now.
This was
So
want you getting closer to the truth.
Ronan, do something!
Hold tight, kid. I'm on my way.
Oh, come on. What can stop Abigail? Witnesses in custody. Partnership. Possible target. No? Okay, oh my god!
Joy!
Okay, so we have to save Joy now. I mean, we got to her fast, but... Okay. So... Why? Oh, come on. Why did he keep walking forward there? I just wanted to skip the cutscene there. Alright. Killer's identity. No?
Joy!
So I gotta get it right, like, in one shot. Alright. So I don't have the luxury of, getting it wrong. Okay. So the time isn't counting down here, so let's see. What can stop Abigail? Original target, Joy. Joy's verse. The powerful scream.
It's over, Abigail.
Battle time. Is this what I had to do? I thought I had to possess her again for a minute, but...
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sins!
This can't be happening. You want to use memories against me? Two can play at that game.
was Abigail that did that, though.
I know the truth about your death, but I still don't know the truth about mine.
Did you use Rex to kill me?
Did you use Rex to kill me?
Rex was my most influential. The most respected, the most feared official in town. Of course I did.
How can Rex be the killer?
How could Rex have done it? Rose's killer had blue eyes.
I didn't use the same killer for every murder.
I knew it! I didn't know it was her, but I knew it was someone possessing. Why kill Baxter?
Why did you kill Baxter?
I eventually kill all the killers I use. Especially the ones who get close to the truth.
Well, why did you kill me?
I wasn't close to the truth in the apartment. I wasn't one of your killers. Why did I have to die?
Oh man. So she used him.
I wouldn't. No.
Wow.
No, I wouldn't. How could I?
He didn't. It was her.
You made me kill her.
You're a ghost. You can mess her up too. If she can do that, why can't he?
If I'm going out, you're coming with me.
That's pretty awesome. She got sucked into her own thing. That was pretty slick. Why is he breathing heavy? He's a ghost. He doesn't have lungs. He doesn't need the air. Okay, she got out.
We all got a dark side, sometimes obvious, sometimes not. If we're lucky, we keep our dark side hidden. By law, Rex was a killer. But the law doesn't always see the truth. Fortunately, Joy did. And she would never press charges. She might even help Rex cover his tracks. One thing's for certain. She's a better person than I was at that age. A kid who deserves forgiveness. She's paid her dues. And committing a few small crimes, searching for your mom, well, even the coldest cops would forgive those.
Mom!
Hasn't been a Bell Killer murder since the night Abigail met her final end. But the case never officially closed. But memories fade, time heals. With luck, Salem will move on and find peace. Death repays debts, my father always said. Forever I believe that. But truth be told, This life ain't over until you're honest about what you owe. Set everything right. Settle your debts. Only then can you move on.
Ronan?
Stopped Abigail and saved Rex and Joy. That was really good. That was really, really good. Like, I like the fact that, like, it didn't, like, overstay its welcome. It was heavily investigative, and it had, like, a couple of, like, it's, like, stealthy but actiony because, like, you know, you're a ghost. You can't attack demons head on like that. And it was a nice twist with things, like, because, like, I thought something was sketchy about Abigail, but I didn't know. Obviously, when you first meet her, you don't know her name is Abigail. You don't know her importance to anything. I actually didn't relate her to any of the Bell Killer. I thought it was Baxter. Then we find him dead, and I'm like, but like, I think it was like about the third episode in, I started thinking, that's when I started really thinking more like, what if the Bell Killer is a medium also, and like thought maybe there was a ghost, and I didn't think about the ghost possessing them and for making them kill them possessed, because like that didn't seem like a running theme in this game. Like, because like whenever Ronan possessed somebody, he couldn't make them do something that they didn't want to do. He had to influence them. So that's like why I wasn't really thinking of like them doing things out of their control, like Abigail was doing that, because like it didn't seem to be continuous with all the other ghosts. But this was really cool. Like, I really enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun, and the whole idea of this game was so cool. Like, to be the ghost, doing investigations like that, and then finding your way around as the ghost to do all these things. And then it has a relatively happy ending, actually, because like Joy's reunited with her mother again. You know, Rex was saved, Joy was saved. I mean, I was gonna say Baxter just got dead, but we don't want anybody to really die. But like, in some ways, it's kind of good because like it clears Baxter's name. But like, nobody found Baxter actually. The only one that found Baxter was Ronan. Baxter's ghost was even still by his body, so I don't know how long ago he died before Ronan got there. So was Baxter just hanging around his body all that time? Because he didn't know where he was for a while, so I don't know what happened there. But for an older game too, I think the graphics held up really good. I really like that. And I mean, it's not like a really old game, but it's old enough to be like, yeah, you can see there was a little bit of a struggle with like some of like textures and stuff, but like because everything's a ghost, like who cares about textures? You're ghosts, you know, you're glowing and everything. Like you cover it all up with like all that fancy lighting and everything. But like the detail on things is like really cool in it too. Like some, I mean, even the picture of like Ronan right here, like just right, all the bullet holes and everything on him. The design is really cool. I don't know. I enjoyed it. Like, I mean, like, normally I like things a little more faster paced, like, and like actiony, and then I do like some investigative things too. But like, this is a very, very different kind of investigative thing. Like, I mean, for the investigation portion, it reminded me a lot of like, let's say, I don't know, Detroit Become Human, for example. That game, like, you just find all the different clues all over the place, and all of a sudden, like, once you find all the clues, then it's like, okay, we got all the clues, and then you just kind of piece all those clues together when you do your final synopsis of it. That's kind of what you're doing with this. So it wasn't, but there was more investigative where, like, if you really pay attention to the story, then when you're, like, looking at the different clues that you have to figure out, like, okay, how do I figure out where they went with the clues that I have? And you have to go through, like, reading what you all have, and it's like, And it gets hard trying to piece that together too, because some of them seem relevant, and they probably are, but like not necessarily for how the game wants you to think. But like, it's interesting, and it's nice that they didn't have like this like indefinite like failure if you didn't get the thing right. So it's like, but I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun to me, and yeah, I think it was definitely worth checking it out. It wasn't a crazy long game too, which is nice. So it was like, it was long enough that I could enjoy the story and enjoy the investigation, but it was short enough that I didn't feel tired of it at any point, which I enjoyed that. That was a really nice and fresh approach to it, because then you don't feel like things are drawn out too much, and you're just kind of like I don't even want to do this anymore, kind of thing. Like, I know, like, I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this too, but like, for example, Cyberpunk 2077. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed that Cyberpunk 2077 a lot too. That was a really good game. A lot of fun gameplay stuff in it too. I left my review on it too. I enjoyed it. But that was one of those games that like, it just felt like it went on a little bit longer than it should have, and I started getting pretty tired of it. And I like the fact that this didn't overstay its welcome. You don't feel like you're all, oh my god, I'm gonna play more of this now. Like, then you get more into it as you play, kind of thing. This is like, as soon as you get into it, like, you're very like, oh, like, who's the killer, and like, what's going on with this, and where's Joy's mother? Like, you want to like learn about like all these, even like the small like side investigations. I want to say side quests, but like there were side investigations, and like for like poor Brad, I never gave him an answer, but like the girl that drowned in the boat, for example, at the docks, like that was interesting to me too, because like you get to see, like, you get to investigate like that specific situation, or like the girl that was like killed at the tree, like with the chair, and then drowned in the water. You investigate that, but like, you don't just like investigate it like by, you know, you see the clip and it's like, oh, there you go. You actually like piece things together to try to be like, okay, there's like a rope here, there's a piece of wood, her body is over here, she had to have floated down the river. Like, you really dove deep into like figuring out where everything was and like what happened, where she is, and then the ghost comes by, and the ghost doesn't really communicate too well, so it's like, okay, we just need to figure out what we can by other means then. And then like you find the chair, and then of course, like when it started piecing together the Salem witch trial stuff, I'm like, okay, so this is going like back, like it's going back far in time to like figure out like what this is related to. And I think once we started getting into the Salem witch trial stuff, that's when it started like registering for me. Okay, so it has to be a ghost that we've already met, obviously. And I was figuring a ghost at that point. And I was thinking it had to be a ghost that we already met from that time era. But the only ghost we met was Abigail, and I didn't know if there was another ghost that they were just going to introduce randomly to, like, maybe I was actually thinking honestly that it was going to be Judge Hathorne was going to be the ghost that became the Bell Killer. That's what I was thinking, because like I thought it was going to be like a ghost that like we're reading about but we're not seeing. So I was on sort of the right track, because I was thinking about a ghost from that era. And then especially when I went to the judge's house, or judgment house, and we were investigating there, and when I first saw the clip of like Judge Hathorne reprimanding Abigail in the cell just earlier, I'm like, my first thought was like, yep, it's kind of confirmation. Judge Hathorne is the Bell Killer. And then all of a sudden I see Abigail drawing the symbol. I'm like, And I'm starting to realize, I'm like, wait a minute. So was Abigail a Bell Killer? But how is she a Bell Killer? And then I'm thinking maybe she's talking to someone else that's a psychic. Like, so I was still on that bandwagon at first because it never occurred to me that she's possessing people to kill people until like right before we went to the gallows to stop Rex. Because this whole time I'm thinking, oh, she's probably like influencing somebody that's the killer. Like somebody else is probably the killer and they're a medium probably and they're listening to everything she wants or something. That's, you know, I knew there was a killer. I thought they would listen to whoever the Bell Killer ghost was, and I thought there was gonna be some big climactic fight between ghosts, which there kind of was actually technically, because Abigail tried to drag Ronan down, and then Ronan just like, hey, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me, and he just takes her with him. But he didn't take her with him because he got out and she went down, so he's safe. So yeah, but like, so when it comes to the story and all that stuff, that was all my thoughts. I was very late to thinking the right path on that one, and yeah, like I said, the graphics look great. They held up. I mean, there was a little bit of like, you know, if you look at Ronan's face in cutscenes, like you could tell it's a little bit of over of a game, but it looks good. It looks really good still, and like I like the style, the art style. Like I gotta tip my hat off. I'm not wearing one, but I gotta tip my hat though to the layout design, the game designers for the layout of this. Absolutely awesome, because it just had such a simple explanation. It's Salem, so like in Salem they have all the sage and all that stuff there, so like to be like, oh, all the houses are blessed, so you can't just walk into the houses. So that's how they do the layout. And then all of a sudden they have these ghost houses, so like when you see regular people walking and you possess them and they walk through a ghost house, that's why they're walking through that, because Ronan can't go through the ghost house because they're part of like residual memories basically. So I don't know, I'm just blown away by this. It was such a good game. I really enjoyed it, and I feel bad that it's already over. It's only 3 episodes, but you know, I'm also glad because I still enjoyed it. Like, it didn't stay too long. It still had great graphics, like still holds up today, and really nice story. There was some things that like yeah, there we go. We're back at the title here. All right. So, but yeah, like, so I didn't know if there was gonna be an extra credit there, but look at that. We finally finished Murdered Soul Suspect. Okay, take. All right, so I really enjoyed this. I don't know about it. I can't speak for everybody. Like, maybe it's not a game for you or something, or if everyone liked this, hey, by all means, check it out for yourself too. Like, you'll probably enjoy it. Maybe you'll find things that I didn't find. Like, there's a lot of things. There's things all over the place. I didn't get every single one of those collectibles or every location. I got one full set, and got all of the water. But yeah, I really enjoyed this a lot, and so I'm a little shy of like my normal stream time that I would normally end, but I think it's okay because we did end up finishing this game tonight now. So, and we're only half hour, and like I think what was last time, I think I went over my time or something like that too. So it's totally fine. But as of right now, according to the streams, I'm not going to start up a new horror game for Fridays. Mind you, I know it's Wednesday that I'm streaming this right now. That's because I'm taking 6 days without streaming. So I will resume my streams again. You know, if you're watching on Twitch, I'm resuming my streams again on Wednesday the following week, which will be Wednesday will be my new Monday stream. Then Thursday will be my Wednesday stream, and then Friday next week will be my Friday stream. But since we finished this as the horror game for Friday streams, I don't want to start a new game right now because I don't want to oversaturate scheduling, because I'm trying to dial back the schedule right now so I can have a little more time to, like, a little more free time with the situation here at home. So what I'm gonna do is, as of right now, I'm gonna do my Monday stream, because since I'm doing right now I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, so for my Monday streams I'm going to play that on Wednesday, which will be my Monday stream, and Friday. So Wednesday and Friday is going to be my Monday stream for 2 days. So, and then Sekiro will still be on my Wednesday stream. And then until I finish Final Fantasy, then I will just strictly be streaming Sekiro. So I'm just dialing it down to the one game for now, so I could really focus in on one game. And I'll probably finish one game a little faster then, but like you'll see less games as frequently, but at least like I can like focus on one game. I could be more have a little more practice in it. I could get back into I get more into the games too, like when I'm playing one mostly, but I do enjoy playing multiple all the time too. But I might do some random streams in between of like some shorter games, something like that too. But it's all up for grabs right now. But right now, like I'm down to the 2 games. I'm gonna dial back, and I'm gonna do the Monday stream for the 2 days a week now, just until that finishes. And Sekiro is still gonna be Wednesday. And then once Final Fantasy is done, I'm gonna dial back the scheduling. We're gonna remove the scheduling for a bit, and it's just gonna be Sekiro on sporadic days like that. And then we'll get into a lot more of Sekiro then, and then Final Fantasy Remake will be finished. I will, and I'm gonna address too, like I will be doing the intermission for Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I have never played before, so I'm gonna tack that on at the end, like as another stream separate from, or maybe depends on when that stream ends, but aside from all that. But with all that said, I know it's a lot to take in. I just exposition dumped like so much. But yeah, out of this game, I'd probably give it like, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a 10 out of 10. There are flaws with it. Like, the demons, like, something's a little buggy with the demons. I'm not positive. Or, like, if maybe I was, like, clipping through something and the demons saw it. Because, like, as a ghost, like, you can walk through some things, but you don't necessarily know if you're completely through it or not yet. Because, like, a lot of times you can't see. So it's very difficult to gauge that. But like if I was gonna give this, like, maybe I should start doing this now, like for like my streams specifically, my ratings for the games and everything, because like I've never really given much of a rating for things, but if people ask me for things, I'll let you know like what I thought anyway too. But I guess like for this game, I'm not sure, because like usually like a 10 out of 10 game for me is like something very like involved, like amazing story, amazing gameplay, and something like a lot of involved stuff like that. But this isn't a game like that. This isn't something that you're doing fights and battles and stuff like that. So like I can't rate it on the same kind of scale as those because it's a totally different type of game. So I don't want to be biased or give like, you know, a unfair opinion to it because like, you know, for me, like I might be like, oh, like The Last of Us Part 1 is a 10 out of 10 game for me or something like, you know, it's like, I mean, I do like The Last of Us Part 1. I've played that game like 3 or 4 times now. And one of those times was on stream. But this game, totally different kind of game. You're not fighting like, you know, one, you're not living. You're not even alive. 2, you're not fighting anything really. It's a lot of stealth stuff and then investigations. So when it comes to it, when you keep all that stuff in mind, I'd probably have to say that this game is probably among, I want to say like maybe a 7 or 8. It's up there for me because it has such a compelling and interesting story. And like, because like, for me, the story is interesting, the characters are interesting, and then they ran out of nowhere, like, which I wasn't expecting, because like I didn't even know that, like, originally I had no clue that this had anything to do with Salem at all. I had no idea Salem had anything to do with this. So it was a pleasant surprise to see like that, oh, like the Salem witch trials. I'm like, okay, like I went there. Like it's cool to like know that you went someplace, and then like when you play a game for the first time, all of a sudden it's like, by the way, you're in this location that you went to, and I'm like, now I'm like piecing together things of like what I remember experiencing, like, you know, going to museums there and stuff like that, and then like you go to museums in the game, and all of a sudden like, they're telling you information that you remember hearing that actually was true, or like certain names that you actually remember hearing from actual history. It's like, oh, like this is historically accurate actually now, and then they tie that in with some interesting story. It's like, okay, I'm actually really enjoying this now. Like now it's like it's a mixture of like fictional, historical, and like just like a very compelling story kind of thing like that. But probably the flaws that I had with it, like the probably the biggest issues I had was like it's hard for me to say that it was the issue for me, but like part of the issue for me was a little bit of like his relationship with his ex-wife, well, his wife, because I don't really see still how that connected to anything in this game. I mean, like it was important to like giving a little bit of a background to him, but like it really wasn't necessary, like that part. Like it was just like he's a detective that died. That's all you really needed to know about that. Like it's nice to have like some background to him because like he, you know, it made him a little more interesting as a character, but like it really wasn't necessary for him. Like he's already a cool character to begin with, so like I don't think he really needed that much like of a explanation for things. Oh, sorry. But yeah, like I thought like that was a little like unnecessary, but like everything about Joy, the side investigations, I mean, finding out about like what was his wife's name? Julia, I think it was. Julia. She was definitely she really wasn't necessary, but I guess like in some ways too, it was nice to have her as a part of it because she kind of gave Ronan like the reason to want to even be with her. Because like if he was completely alone and there was no backstory and he was just a blank slate, I feel like it probably would have kind of fell on flat then if he didn't have like any motivation for like doing his unfinished business, because he could have just been like all right, whatever. I'm a ghost. I'll just stay right here then. You know, like, why bother with doing anything then? Why investigate anything? But he wanted to be with her. So I guess that kind of bridges that gap, but I don't know. I felt like there could have been like a little bit more to it, but it was still really good regardless. But I do think that had a little bit of a weakness to it. Like, not that it was like weak to the story. Like, it gave him good reason, but it was weaker than it should have been. You know, like, but they did also address some good details in there too, especially when you pick up the notes to read, especially about her and everything. And like, all those notes were mostly like her thoughts. Like, it was like, almost like journal entries. Those things were actually pretty useful because it gave a little more insight into her thoughts. But again, it was one of those kind of things that was like, they were a nice addition, but I don't think they were really necessary, but they were fine. I enjoyed it for what it was still. But yeah. So yeah, I think that's gonna sum up my my review of this game basically too. So I hope everyone enjoyed this. We're ending the stream a little bit earlier, so I think, yeah, it's a little earlier. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you like this and you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like the video. If you didn't like it, dislike it. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to head on over to youtube.com/TFE Insanity Gaming. Subscribe to the channel, ring the bell icon for notifications. If you want to join me in chat while I'm playing the games, head on over to twitch.tv/TFE Insanity. You join me on there, follow me on there too. You type to me in the chat, and you'll be able to talk to me right in here in the game. And I'll just have fun banter with you guys. You know, hang out, have fun. Majority of the time I'm talking about the game anyway, but you know, you guys would talk about, like, you know, games like this while I'm playing it, you know. But usually when I'm playing the game, if I'm playing, I'll just play it, talk about the game I'm playing. But whatever anybody else joins in the chat wants to talk about, I'm up for whatever. So, and I try to talk to everybody while I'm playing. So if I do ever miss talking to anybody, just know I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I promise. So with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I think I covered everything, right? Yeah. All right. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch everyone in the next episode. All right. Bye, guys. All right. Bye.